Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Dragon Ball Z Shodo Neo Gotenks. So yes, here we have the littlest Shodo Neo figure so far, which is Gotenks. Perfectly acceptable figure if you have been a fan of the Shodo Neo lines so far. Probably something worth picking up. Now let's go ahead and zoom with the articulation, sculpt, paint details, all those sorts of things. Starting off with a quick size comparison, of course, here we have Gotenks. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. Gotenks actually probably works pretty well for 3 3/4-inch scale if you happen to want to use him for that, and is of course still much smaller than a 6-inch figure. And here are all three figures together, just so you can see how they scale up. Vegito is sort of the baseline size for this series, so he should be what you should compare everything to. Boo is not substantially taller than him, and he should be a good bit taller than your average character. And Gotenks is reasonably short, although I'm not entirely sure if he's not bigger than he's supposed to be. So, there's your scale information. Honestly, the Shodo line has never been particularly great with scale, so I wasn't expecting much on that front. Either way, let's get everything else out of here and just look at Gotenks. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin. Here you can see Gotenks. He is wearing the sort of, what seems to be the standard fusion dance kind of outfit. You get your little vest with the yellow padding stuff on it. Sash, kind of a tealish blue kind of color. Big white poofy pants. Some more wrappings around the ankles that match the sash. And black boots. Also has black bracers, and the rest of his body is just standard sort of musculature. Everything looks pretty good. Certainly looks like Gotenks. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpt. Head sculpt wise, Gotenks has his Super Saiyan hair. Pretty standard kind of face sculpt. Nice arrogant smirk. Something very Gotenksy. And all in all, it just looks like Gotenks. Nothing to really complain about there. Of course, it would have been nice if we would have gotten extra heads for standard hair and Super Saiyan 3, but that would be a lot to ask for something like this. Anyway, let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Gotenks has your standard Shodo Neo articulation. Ball peg in the head and the neck, so you can get full range of motion there. Ball joint shoulders go in and out, forward and back, rotate around in the socket a little bit. Bicep cut, single joint elbows, wrist rotation, ball peg in the waist, hips go in and out, forward and back, rotate around on the joint a little bit, single joint knees, and ball pegs in the ankles for full pivoting and motion there. So you should be able to get him into pretty much any pose you really need to. Now let's go ahead and move on to some accessories. Accessories-wise, of course, you get your extra hands. Gotenks comes with 2 fist hands, 2 open palm blasting hands, and then you get 1 2-finger peace sign kind of hand, and 1 pointing finger. So you should be able to use those, interchange them as you so desire. And you actually get a proper accessory with Gotenks, which is his Super Ghost Kamikaze Attack Ghost. You just get 1 of them. But, you know, that's fine. I can't possibly expect them to just give us 3,000 or 4,000 of them or something. But he's pretty cool. He's translucent plastic with like a bit of a bluish kind of film over him. And he is sculpted to look like Gotenks. So that is very cool. Now that wraps it up for Gotenks and all of his accessories. So let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, Gotenks comes in the standard Shodo Neo packaging. This one's got kind of a black and blue sort of theme going on. Shodo logo, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super Saiyan, Gotenks, and Ghost. And of course you've got the window there in the front. And on the back you get a picture of Gotenks as well as the other 2 figures that are available, Vegito and Super Boo. I've already reviewed Super Boo and will be reviewing Vegito as soon as I get around to it. And of course you get a bunch of Japanese warning stuff that I cannot read. As always, these are good for in or out of package display. So yeah, Gotenks. Alright, that wraps it up for Gotenks. So until next time, goodbye! Thanks for watching one of my videos. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like the video or subscribe if you would like to see my future content. If not, run away. Run away and never return. Also, feel free to support me on Patreon at patreon.com/vrreviews. Follow me on Twitter at VenomRaptor09 or follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/vrreviews. Thank you, and goodbye.